What's up, fellas? Today we're going to be taking a look at the 8th U.S. colored heavy artillery designed by Brickmania. We're going to tell you if it's good, which of course it is, but is it too pricey? Is it good? And if they come out in stock with it again, should you buy it? Let's do this. And also the history. Let's do this. Here's all that you get in the set. You get 2 minifigures. We'll get to them in a second. But focusing on the main kit itself, how many pieces are in this, Dave?
There's 71 Lego brick arms and printed Brickmania elements.
Dang. And there is some good printing.
Retailed for $100, which I don't want to give anything away, but sticky, this is a good use of your money. And it's got 3D and UV printed keppies, which we'll talk about, and a printed ammo crate, I'm sorry to say, and it's designed by one of our favorite designers who can do no wrong, Mary Wilson.
Well, she can do wrong. Everyone can do wrong, but we'll tell you if she did wrong in this kit or not. Primarily, this is a great kit. I will highlight some of the best parts of it. Overall, like, to get a limber, I think this is one of the first ever custom sets to ever come with a limber in Lego. So yeah, that's awesome. My man MW Bricks, I believe, got 7 of these. So I don't know what he's doing, but this printed crate here is absolutely incredible. There's raised printing, you might be able to tell, but if you rub your finger over it, it's raised printing, which yeah, is awesome. And then also, what I like about this is it's an actual crate, so you can store ammo in there. Unlike another, like the Covenant of the Art, or Indiana Jack, whatever it was. Yeah, Indiana Jack. You know, they, if you don't know what that is, go watch a previous video. But
the crate was not operational.
The crate was not operational, yes. Which I didn't like. But this, they've outdone themselves. Olive green, beautiful printing, as always. The cannon, Dave, do you know what those, the ramrod and everything else?
You got a scrubber there and a plunger. There may be more technical names for them. That's all I can think of at the moment.
Yes.
One to like swab it out, and one to cram that bullet and the powder and everything in. And then you got a water bucket down there as well.
Yeah, so they got you covered on the detail.
Yeah.
It rolls pretty nicely, I would say. You can easily set this up, but if you do want to attach it to like a wagon or something, you can easily clip it on there and flip that up, and you know, you can roll it around. It's playability, not too fragile, I would say. I mean, obviously you can't throw this around like all custom kits, but you know, it's not insanely fragile. The only nitpick, and you know, I think this can easily be changed, is there's a blue Technic pin in there. I think it throws off the look, personally. I mean, when I just take a glance at this, I usually see that blue, and I wish it was black or gray or something other than blue. That's just the only minor nitpick. But other than that, it's a great build. So, the history. Let's let Dave take that away.
There's actually a lot of history here. One, of course, involves the Napoleon cannon itself. It was a 12-pounder, a bronze smoothbore muzzle-loading artillery piece. It was used by both sides during the Civil War. There were about 1,200 made by the North and about 500 by the South, and it was named after Napoleon III of France, who helped develop and perfect the weapon. Had a crew of 9, could shoot about 1 round a minute, and it could hurl that projectile 1,680 yards. So the main workhorse, one of the 2 main workhorses when it came to artillery during the Civil War. Now, the most interesting history, of course, concerns the 2 minifigures, who represent 2 soldiers in the 8th Colored Heavy Artillery, which was the first African-American unit recruited in Kentucky. It was organized
in Kentucky? Wow.
It was organized in April 1864.
Surprising.
Most of the men came from the Paducah area, and they primarily performed garrison duty. They were at Fort Anderson in Paducah, where the Tennessee and Ohio rivers meet, kind of a very important strategic place. And they fought off General Nathan Bedford Forrest Cavalry there in March 1864. They also saw action at a skirmish near Haddock's Ferry in August 1864. Here's the really cool part. There were more than 24,000 Kentucky African Americans who would serve in the Union Army, maybe more because some of them enrolled in militias, or in the Army in other states. And the second most African Americans from any state to enlist in the Union Army second only to Louisiana. So hats off to the 8th Colored Heavy Artillery.
A little bit of a side note here, the Paducah, isn't that the town that we always go through that seems like it takes forever to get to Paducah when we go on trips?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, for some reason, I don't know if well, it takes, going, it's not so bad. Coming back, it just seems to take forever.
And then the Roanoke, the road to Bristol, Tennessee to Roanoke, Virginia.
No, it's worse from Bristol to Roanoke is what takes
Bristol
forever.
to Roanoke.
Yeah.
Side note. Minifigures here. Dave, you want to talk about them? I mean, I'll talk about them. They're great. I mean, they got the proper detailing. They got the red signifying that they're artillery unit. 360 printing, as always, pretty much, is a Brickmania standard. Arm printing as well. And, it has proper flesh tones to match the colored infantry. And, it's very cool. They have boots detailing, UV printed hats, kepi hats. So just amazing.
Kepi hats are off the charts when it comes to detail and being realistic. They've got the band there just right, and then I love the fact that they have the insignia
the printed cannon
up on top of the hat where it's supposed to go with the correct insignia and signifying they're in artillery.
I think the printing is not that great on the top of the hat, in my opinion. It just looks a little fuzzy. The rest of the printing's on point, but the top of the hat there just doesn't really look as crisp as the rest of it, in my opinion. But everything else looks crisp, besides that. But
well, it's worn out. They've been out foraging, and they kind of got a little dirty and whatnot. Hey, that could be the case. This is ultra realism here. Ooh, did one of them move?
Great additions to your Union lineup, and I can't wait to have this huge, massive Union army, as the case may be. And hopefully they'll restock them sometime soon. These are the 62nd U.S. Infantry, so to go along with it. I'll tell you one thing, this kit sold out fast, so if it ever comes back again, it'll probably be sold out pretty fast. If you don't mind the little bit of the blue, which you can easily replace that with another thing, I think it's a great model. I think it's a great kit. Mary Wilson did a good job on it. The printed elements are very nice. $105. I mean, as all custom kits, it's high, but I could see maybe like 90, so especially if they had any kind of like special % off, definitely take them up. And I think we got this on the 15% President's Day sale. But anyway, I think it's a exceptional kit. A little overpriced is everything, but hey, it's the name of the game when you go in Brickmania.
You get two just stellar minifigures.
Yep.
And of course, we love the Civil War, so it's near and dear to us. And then just this exquisite crate. I mean, I'd almost pay $100 just for that crate. Don't get any ideas there at Brickmania land, but it is really superb. A lot of attention to detail, and I guess my final thoughts would be this. What in the world were we thinking and only getting one of these things? We needed about 7 or 8.
W Bricks, you got 11.
I mean, this would be cool having these all lined up.
Oh yeah.
And if we could get like 300 of them or whatnot, we'd have about as many as the Union Army had at Gettysburg.
300,000 cannons? I don't think so.
300.
Oh, you said 300. I thought you said 300,000. Never mind. All right. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications. Let us know what we should review next.
What he said.
Goodbye.